welcome back to the first ever episode of In Bed with Greg. I am, of course, Greg, and with all interviews being done in bed, today we have the lovely Miss Lauren Boden. Lauren, welcome.
Thank you, Greg.
Well, I should say thank you for inviting me into your bed. Why don't you tell us, Lauren, where we are at the moment?
Well, as you just said, we're in my bed, in my new house, actually. I just bought a new house.
You've bought a new house. That's pretty awesome.
It is. Yes, it's good.
So you've also bought a new car this year, and a new house. Things must be going quite well.
Yeah, it's great. Making heaps of money from running. No, just kidding. But yeah, I've been able to, buy some cool stuff.
That's great. That's really, really good. It has been a really good year for you. You bought obviously a new house and a new car, but I think more on a bigger scale, you've made the Olympic Games. Well, you've been nominated, I should say. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. And you're going to London. So, what are you most looking forward to in London? What's the thing that's most exciting?
It's hard to pinpoint, really. I think the village is going to be exciting. Hopefully seeing lots of people from different countries, maybe meeting some really famous people, who knows. But when it comes down to it, just racing. I love racing, and I'm looking forward to getting out on the track and seeing how fast I can run.
Absolutely. So do you think that you're someone who really
What's going on?
Excuse. Sorry. Who are you, mate? Sorry.
I'm Lauren's boyfriend, mate.
You got a boyfriend?
I have a boyfriend. This is my boyfriend, Heath.
Hey. I'm Greg.
How you going, man? What are you doing?
Just doing an interview, man. That's cool. Is that cool? Or?
Well, you're in my bed.
Okay. Well, won't be long. Won't be long. Sorry, man. You didn't say. Okay. Won't be long. Just yeah. So you were saying, Lauren, about how London's going to be exciting and.
Yeah, it's great. I'm not feeling much pressure, which, is good considering all of Australia wants me to win a gold medal, but yeah, it's exciting.
Listen, man, is it cool? We're just going to do an interview. Would you mind just leaving for a little bit? Just
leaving you in.
Just
my
bed. Just for a little bit. Just yeah. Thanks, man. Won't be long. Won't be long. Anyway, so as we were saying, so do you really feel like you are someone who is going to thrive on this pressure that you're getting throughout the Olympic Games and the build-up, or is it something that you're going to have to work to kind of to deal with that pressure as you go into the Olympic Games?
I'm someone who loves the pressure and tries to use it as my advantage, so I think instead of being a bit scared by 80,000 people watching, I'll just be really excited, and hopefully it'll help me run faster, I guess.
Absolutely. Well, we can all hope for that to happen. So the rumor is, Lauren, that some people say that you are actually a black woman in a white woman's body. Tell us about that.
I'm not sure who these some people are, but I'm guessing they're referring to my booty. It's probably a little larger than most white chicks, but I don't know. Can you tell me?
Well, I've just met a boyfriend, so I think that might be a little bit inappropriate. So some of the girls out there who may be thriving for that kind of a gluteal performance, how do you train for that? What sort of things do you do in the gym, or what sort of things do you do to try and increase your buttock size?
Pretty much just squats. All day long squats. Front squats, back squats, sumo squats, single leg squats.
Squats.
Yeah, just using my muscles.
Squats. You heard it here, kids. So, speaking of kids, you do a lot of work with primary schools and with the junior athletics. Tell us about some of that sort of things.
Well, I work in a primary school looking after children before or after they finish school, so that's quite fun. It's interesting because, do you want tissue or something?
No, I'm okay,
No?
thank
Okay,
you.
cool. They don't think I'm a very fast runner, so they like to challenge me at races, so that's quite amusing.
And do you win or do you let them win?
Well, sometimes you gotta be mean to kids sometimes and just, you know, I beat you, but sometimes you gotta let them win, so...
It's a half reality track and field athletics, yeah.
It is, but I also like to coach some kids, just some juniors, so hopefully I can inspire them and also get out to Little Athletics and present some medals, autograph some t-shirts, and yeah, just hope that they look up to me and see me as a normal person and hope to be like me one day.
Well, I think you're definitely a role model for the community and for these kids, but that's great. It's really cool that you really put back into the sport. It's fantastic. So Lauren, look, I mean, I've got the list here. You came second at the World Youth. You at the tender age of 17 years old, you made your first Commonwealth Games. You then went on to do a second Commonwealth Games in which you made the final. You're a World Championship semi-finalist. You qualified for the Olympic Games this year, and you ran your first Diamond League this year. Will you go out with me?
Do you have a diamond for me?
Not on me, but we could possibly organise
It's a
something.
no.
Okay. Alright, next question. You've had a really good career and you've managed to increase your performance gradually, and you had a really good progression. And you've also managed to stay relatively injury-free. How do you manage that?
I think it's just about getting to know your body, and it's more injury prevention, I suppose, than dealing with something once you've got it. So, you know, regular massage, physio, just being smart, really. Good training, good coach, Maddie B, excellent coach.
Absolutely. I've heard good things about Maddie. He's a very, very well-known and very well-respected coach out there. So, I mean, within the people that you know and your athletic career, what sort of inspirational people would you say that you've had throughout your career?
Well, it's a tough question. I mean, the first person I look at is my coach, Matt Beckenham. I mean...
What about someone who's like maybe closer to your sort of sporting level and your sort of age, I guess, or, you know, that sort of thing?
Oh, like a female?
Well, you know, a female or maybe a male, you know, I don't know, like someone maybe that is around at the moment who you know, someone you see often or whatever.
Well, I actually think my boyfriend Heath is quite inspirational. He's won
What about
2
someone like maybe
World Championships for softball.
someone in athletics, so?
Oh, athletics. To be honest, there's no one that springs to mind.
No?
No.
Okay, like maybe a training partner or someone that's sort of led the way a little bit, or someone who's...
There is one guy, his name is Brendan, Brendan Cole. He's pretty good. He likes to DJ and drink wine and thinks he wears cool shirts and stuff. But yeah, he's alright.
Sounds like a great guy.
Yeah.
Alright Lauren, well thanks for being with us so much today. We will finish off with the final segment in Bed with Greg, and it's called Fast Love. So in Fast Love we ask a few different questions, and it's sort of a bit of a psychological kind of thing, I guess. So I give you 2 options for something to choose from, and you've just got to come up with the first thing that comes to mind, the most preferred response from the 2 questions.
Right.
Okay, here we go. You ready, Lauren?
Yeah, I'm ready, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Alright, Smarties or M&M's?
M&M's.
Slow and steady or let's go now?
Let's go now.
Introvert or extrovert?
Bit of both.
Introvert or extrovert?
Introvert.
Introvert. Luck or hard work?
Hard work.
Superman or Spider-Man?
Oh, undies on the outside. Superman.
Superman. A book or a movie?
Oh, that's a tough one. I just bought a Kindle and I like it. It's technically not a book though. Movie.
Movie it is. Okay, and final question. If you had someone to play you in a movie, for your role, who would you pick to play you in that movie?
I've been told Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway, yeah, she's cute. Well, Laura Boden, thank you so much for being on In Bed with Greg. You've been a delight to have, and all the best for London. And yeah, thank you again for having us.
Thanks for having me.